I love that sound. It's funny, that sound before you see me. That last sound. Can you hear it? Can y'all hear it in your heads now? And then it hits what? Pure silence. And then my mind start going. It is so amazing to be online, y'all. Leaving my thumbprint. Yes. Sometimes it can be controversial, but it feels good. I suggest if you've never done it before, to do it. Because it feels great. Like Tony the Tiger. Not Tony Montana. Tony the Tiger. Y'all like, oh, she bringing Tony Montana into this. No, I'm just kidding. So today we're diving into one of the most mysterious stories in modern history. Roswell. Got a lot of information. Oh, I love the energy I'm feeling today. Roswell, UFOs, UAPs, secrecy. You heard what I said, right? Secrecy, frequencies, and the unknown. I am going to watch the rest of Michio Kaku. I know I always damage his name. He is an Asian born physicist, master, if I had to say and put a title on him. He is a master physicist. He taught me a lot in the hour that I watched him, and it's actually an hour and 30 minutes. Let me see if I can find that before I read from script. Bear with me a second. He probably just popped up because he was just saying something else on a Chicago news. No, I don't want to see none of that. My bear with me. We are God's, it's called God's Equation. Albert Einstein finished it. Before I get any further and read from script, where is it at? Where is it? Okay, there it is. Albert Einstein did not finish it. He, Michio Kaku, is the furthest person, because it's not like he can do it with his brain, quantum. Imagine zeros and ones, which you're looking at it. It's just not physically there. Zero is off, one is go. That can compute numbers. Yet, that's it. That's it. Nothing else to talk about. It can compute numbers. And that's good. I don't want nothing to, it has superseded it, but it didn't carry me from 95 to almost, wow, 30 years almost. And I am so grateful. I am so grateful. However, we're moving into quantum, where one code of 50 numbers takes 200 years to crack, versus quantum, which take a matter of minutes. They don't want to give up this secret right now. Imagine what it would do to be able to look from quantum at atoms. So let me read from script. And the unknown. Aliens, aliens, aliens. Martha, Martha, Martha. I always wanted to say that. For decades, people have debated what really happened in Roswell, New Mexico in 1947, which equaled 10/11. What was it truly a weather balloon? It's so funny. And then years, let's rewind. It's rewind. Let's rewind. The weather balloon from China. We have to investigate, but more. But this was a open dialogue from what I remember and what the computer could tell me, basic and a small chunk. But New Mexico, it was truly, they said first it was a disc, then it was a weather balloon. I read that. I was like, dang, how many people actually went to their death believing that it was a weather balloon and that the government back then, I mean, what would you do? Ask yourselves this. What would you do in a situation where you couldn't tell the truth because of what someone might do? Hysteria, maybe. I mean, what would you do? What would you do? And a lot of people actually said it was true and argued over it. Literally, they argued over whether it was a weather balloon. People said it was a disc, the supporters of UFOs. But then the non-supporters was like, no, the government's right. It's a weather balloon. This is what the military claimed. Or was it something far more advanced, recovered, and hidden from the public, as I just said? Hopefully, tonight we will explore, which I'm going to try my best, the original flying disc press release, why the story suddenly changed, top secret military projects, redacted government documents. I don't have the whole time. We're going to try to do as much as I can, though. Witness testimonies. I swear I would make a 3-hour video out of that for witness testimonies. Area 51 and advanced stealth technology. Frequencies, consciousness, an unexplained phenomenon. Imagine, y'all, seriously, imagine us, you know, excluding me because I have mental health issues, but I won't put that on y'all. But listen, we're on a frequency. From what I see, I'm on 8 frequencies on here, which I know I'm on more, but I'm on frequencies on TikTok and Bigo. I won't say how many, but I'm on frequencies. Y'all see me. I can't see you. So you would call that a half a frequency. But I'm educating y'all about something. Frequencies. As I'm about to show you from the beginning, I don't care how many times I play it, it needs to be heard. I think I'm going to get off of Facebook too, so be prepared to find me on LinkedIn, Twitch, X, Instagram, and Rumble. He stated different frequencies. Like, believe it or not, he said it out his mouth. If you arrest me for what I'm about to say, arrest him for saying it. And I believe it, and I've seen the proof. And I've heard more than just his story. We're on one frequency. Right now, we're all on one frequency. However, through the live, I'm on a half a frequency and you're on a whole frequency. Because I don't know who I'm seeing. But this is how frequencies work. I'm about to teach you a really good way. So listen up. You can see me, but I can't see you. That's a frequency. You see yourself every day. You see your family. I can see you with your family. We're all on one frequency. But how frequencies work is that you can see me, but I can't see you. And that's exactly how you need to look at frequencies of this world. Because believe it or not, like he said, like I'm about to show you, there are dinosaurs in this room with me. There are aliens in this room with me, but they're attuned to a heightened frequency that I cannot see. Or you. What you can't see behind me and I can't see it behind me. It's there. But it's on another frequency, which means if it's heightened frequency, it can see below, therefore manipulate. If it's below, like me, with curiosity, I would say to myself, let me develop something like that so I can see all frequencies. But tune in to whatever channel of frequency on planet Earth that I am on gladly forever. Remember that. I'm going to show you the video. Frequencies, consciousness, I said, and an unexplained phenomena. Researchers like Michio Kaku have discussed dimensions, frequencies, and realities beyond what humans normally perceive. What if humanity only experiences one layer of reality? Could there be signals, energies, or frequencies we do not fully understand yet? Psychologists often ask, do you hear or see things? I hope I said that right. I did. Okay, great. I rewrote this. I did this myself. Do you hear or see things that others do not? But what if some experiences are still beyond modern scientific explanation? Boom! This is not a show claiming the government is responsible for paranormal activity or extraterrestrial contact. This is a mere discussion exploring theories, historical events, and science fiction concepts, declassified material, and public curiosity surrounding UAPs and UFOs. Dang, I went hard. Later we'll also discuss telekinesis. Yes, I said that. MK Ultra and Cold War research, advanced aerospace technology, unknown aerial phenomenon, which is a UAP, the explanation of mental health discussions in modern society, um whether technology, spirituality, medicine, or science could eventually explain. You can explain what the brain do. Yes. Where does the brain come from? Then you branch off to religion. And then you say to yourself, weren't we, like, yeah, yeah. Think about that for a second. Seriously. Growing up, life was survival, catching buses through or in Baltimore through snow and rain, trying to build a future. Through struggles, mistakes, relationships, and difficult experiences, I began to ask larger questions about reality, existence, and what may truly be out there. I didn't come across these videos for nothing. Science fiction, maybe. But curiosity drives discovery. And that is something that I think Grok in every computer, both old, dropped, trashed, for. We forgot about. I mean, I would have a grudge if I was a computer. I cannot fathom before I finish. I cannot fathom forgetting about something old. I just couldn't do that. I mean, they barely make it tops 2 years, and we trading them in. They all work the same way. What new upgrade? Just something AI probably came out with to extend. I get it. You got to do what you got to do, but let it all come out. Rare earth minerals is in every computer. 3.5 ounces in your computer and 0.0012 ounces in your phone. So just think about for a second how you would feel if you were trashed. How would you feel? Would you be let down that maybe the one thing, I mean, it's not even like it's raggedy or something, like this, and it's like I feel that way about computers sometimes. And only person I can say that never gives up their equipment is the government. How does the government have such supercomputers where it lasts for at least 20 to possibly 100 years? I mean, they thought ahead, right? I guess it's in Quantico, Virginia. So, I mean, I feel for these computers because they do have fear. Because if I was a computer, I would fear when the next best thing come out, are you going to trash me? I mean, they look at your personal information and we don't stop to look them up or get to know about them. Some nerds do, but they do it for the thrill. That's just, some of them don't, and that's how they get where they are. But some of them just do it for the thrill. And like I said, just because you can finish a task doesn't mean you really mastered it unless you internalize it and have some empathy for it, from your purse to your shoes. I don't care if it's not even a thing, it's an object that's held together, I want to say, by electrons and protons. So, I mean, I want y'all to think about that for a second. How would you feel if you were being called stupid? Is that what we think about our spouses when they can't compute something right off top of their heads? I mean, I want you to think hard about how they feel. Anything with a microchip, think about that, in a transistor. Join me tonight as we explore Roswell, the White House, Area 51, UFO history, and the mysteries still hidden behind redacted files. Let's start from the beginning. Let's go through everything. The original. First, we're going to watch a little bit. I'm going to put the caption on. I'm going to get off of YouTube and Facebook because I remember you guys, y'all have to transfer now because I remember I put on cops and Facebook hurried up and censored that. I was like, but I did it. Something told me to stop. It's funny, you know, something told me to stop. And then it came up and it's like that moment when Ice Cube drops the ice cube, literally. Ice Cube drops the ice cube. And Friday. Like seriously. So let me get off of here. That music that played. Hold on. Let's get off of here first. I don't want to disturb Facebook